a very good soul and very good heart. And I wish you good luck to stay just like this, because you people, you made me feel like I'm alive.
What is that thing that makes the difference between a good performance and a bad one?
Well, I think truth, sort of a sense of, well, imagination, you know, how the band sort of goes on and wants to be, I mean, I think there's a lot of bands nowadays who want to just put on the Rolling Stones, you know, garb, or they want to put on the Kinks garb and roll out the same old trash, you know. Which I think, you know, they obviously, to them it's new, but it's sort of, to me it's a bit redundant. I don't know, to me, I think when I want to go and, you know, there's no one thing, I just, you know, I could go and see someone playing, you know, a solo instrument, and if the guy's really tuned in and really doing, you know, playing some magic, it you know, transcends a normal concert, you know, it sort of takes you into another state. And that's what, musically, you know, is like the holy grail, really, isn't it?
What is your opinion about the electronic music scene today?
Well, there's so many different, you know, I love sort of what's happening in dubstep. I think electronic music's always got the edge of, you know, potential to do something fantastic, and occasionally it happens. You know, I think it's a brilliant way for people to enter, you know, music, and there's some fantastic bits of equipment around. So it's, you know, I think it's pretty healthy.
German band.
What equipment do you use to write music?
It depends. Guitar. I like writing a lot on guitar. Sort of. But I don't have any sort of blueprints generally go out the window, which makes it very difficult for me because my brain doesn't function too well at the best of times, so without a plan it's even worse. So I suppose bass line can turn me on, a beat, get a bass line. And it's weird actually, I'm quite capable of spending a month in front of a track and a song that is really boring, and I keep wondering why I fall asleep all the time, but it's because the track is making me fall asleep. And it takes me quite a long time to realise how boring that track is. You know, sort of, I don't know. But you know, I love it when I find something that I go, wow, I would never have come up, I would never have thought of that. You know? And sometimes that takes a lot of digging, and sometimes it's really quick. You know, sometimes it's like 5 minutes work, and the majority of the track sitting in front of you, and then other times it's like a month.
What inspired the name?
Well, it comes from the sort of the idea of the ancient goddesses, and at one time I can't remember whether it's Greek or Roman actually, but that you'd have Juno Luciana, who was the goddess of celestial light, who the Christians then turned into Lucifer, who was the light bringer. So this actual cross here is the cross of Juno Luciana, which is actually an upside down cross, but this does predate crucifixion, and I like it. I like the idea of, so the Juno reactor is like the coming together of the ancient pagan gods and goddesses in a sort of a powerhouse, and sort of mixing the ancient and the modern together. So like working with Mabi, you get a sense of, you know, ancient tribal rhythms, and then you get all my shit, the modern day stuff. But musically I just find that interesting. I find the weaving between, you know, I don't know, historical ancient ideas and fusing them up. I mean, on this album less so, but I suppose I think I'm still sort of, you know, with tracks like Inca Stepper, you know, it's sort of harking after this sort of utopian place that never really existed, but in the light of today where you've got a world that's in a shameful state really.
What's your opinion about religion?
That's a big question. I like, you know, religion's a very useful way to see yourself through your life, you know, and, you know, respect to all.